Did you ever buy something with a specific reason in mind, a specific plan, and somebody else shows up and turns that plan 180 degrees around, and you end up liking it? Welcome back to the channel. That's exactly what happened to me with this. I found this on Craigslist and I called on it right away because it was in a local town, small town next to me. Well, half hour from me. And they said this truck was still in Colorado Springs. This is the original picture that I saw on the Craigslist ad when they advertised it. I saw the picture. I told them I'm very interested and I want to see it. They gave me first shot. A bunch of other people had called and made contact on it, but my plan for this was I was going to use this to help support my dusters. I feel I bought it right. I was just going to do a couple things to it was my plan. See if I couldn't make a little bit. Kind of let the hobby help support the hobby. That way I don't have to come out of my small checks. But then somebody showed up and completely just turned the plans 180 degrees. It was my wife that turned it 180 degrees on me. And I'm going to let her tell you the reason why.
We were bringing it home, and as we were bringing it home, I just love the feel of it. It's roomy, it's spacious, just kind of a nice 70s feeling. I don't know, I just had to claim it.
And what this meant to me is there would be a lot of work to be done. When we bought this, it barely made it home. It just did not want to run. It just was not a good runner. The truck came from Arizona most of its life till about 2002. Then it went to Colorado Springs. I think it was the original owner, they said, and then they sold it to some guys and they really couldn't get it to run around the block, and I can see why. I struggled to get home with it. We got it home. I knew once she claimed it, I was going to have to do some work. So I just counted on pulling the motor, thinking of gaskets, freeze plugs, transmission seals, everything like that. And so we did. We ended up pulling the motor and putting new seals and gaskets in it and timing chain and stuff. And having the transmission rebuilt, and I also freshened up the heads. As far as under the hood, when it comes to Selection Sunday on the 77 Dodge Ramchargers, no team was left out. You could opt for the 225 slant 6, you could opt for the 318, you could opt for the 360, you could opt for the 400, you could even get a 440. Options just unlimited. This one came with the middle of the road pick, 360. That was a good selection. Plenty of bottom end torque. It does the job. Then we decided that we were going to go on a Route 66 trip, taking all the single highway back road. And we wanted to do it in an old classic car. And so obviously my wife, she voted for the Ramcharger, gave us more room and everything else, so we prepared. So this also included putting on brand new tires all the way around it. We had to put a new wiper motor on it, and we put a new radiator in it, and we felt we were prepared. We headed out and we took off across Missouri and a little bit of Kansas, and as we headed toward Oklahoma, we cut across Oklahoma, Texas, into New Mexico, and from New Mexico we headed into Arizona, obviously, and we went all the way out to the Grand Canyon on an original Route 66. Saw a lot of cool things along the way, and the Ramcharger took us the whole way without a hiccup, down through Sedona, and on the way home we cut up through Texhoma, up through the panhandle of Oklahoma and into Dodge City, and continued our journey all the way home. We had a great time, and the truck worked out great. It was been a really good truck. Very little issues ever with it. And we've enjoyed it locally as well. The next year we took it up to the Michigan UP and all the way to Drummond Island. Woo, it's windy up here. Looking down over that, boy, we are high. It was just another great time that we had up there, and it was just awesome. And you know, oftentimes on our journeys we sleep in our Ramcharger when there's not a hotel. After a couple of long trips and several thousand miles and 11 states that we've traveled in this Ramcharger and really just had a great time. We bought the 77 Dodge Shorty van last year, and we really liked that. We took that to Drummond Island last year, and honestly, my wife just has really taken partiality to that now, so I don't know what that means for the future of this Ramcharger. We've owned a lot of cars, and we'll continue to own a lot of cars, so I don't know what it means for the future of this and us, but it certainly has been a good vehicle, and it's been a pleasure for us to own. Oh, if you're wondering what all these little magnets are around here, that's just simply how we held up our curtains when we slept in here on our trips. That's really all that is. So if you stayed with me to the end, I appreciate it. Few of you have asked throughout the times a little bit more detail about this Ramcharger, so we thought we would throw a video together and show you what it is and what we've done and what about it. And here's a little bit of the inside. And some of the back seats. It's not perfect. We don't want it perfect. Then you can't use them. But it's been a fun truck for us to own. And again, I don't know what the future of this is for us, but we buy, we sell, move on, and we always find something we like. And we like this now, and we never quit liking cars, it seems. We just always find different cars that interest us, or me, I should say. So anyways, thanks for watching. Now you got the complete story of our Ramcharger, how we got it, what it's about, where we've taken it. We'll see what the future holds. See ya.